All right, this is the first episode of Grail Talk. Here with Baz from TUNEDBAZ. Here with Bren from Bren's Hidden Treasures, and
Yo.
Tom from SEBZVAULT. All right, lads. So this is the first episode. Just want to go into detail first and explain who we are and what we do. So, Baz, you want to let us know what's good first?
Fucking, we're just here to talk some shit, discuss some shoes, fucking bit of everything, really.
Just a bit of this, bit of that. And what's your involvement in the I guess sneakerhead community of Australia?
Admin, ASICS, AU, and moderate tuned air. I think I don't even know. I haven't checked that group in a while, so it's like tuned air, AUNZ. I'm pretty sure. It's a bit of a cock up, but I can have a look at it again.
And
hold on.
Instagram, we'd find you at TUNEDBAZ.
You shall.
All right. And Brendo, what is your relation to the sneakerhead community?
Oh, mate. I got brought up into sneakers when I was younger, about like 13, 14, seeing my brother and all his mates coming around, and they're all into the sneakerhead community sort of thing. Like back then they didn't really know what it was, what it was going to sort of become, sorry. And yeah, I saw my first pair of tans my brother got. They were Tigers, 2013 Tigers. They were a bit too big for him. What's pisser because they always looked like slippers on him. But yeah, just love the sneaker community. Come from one of the founders of the Tailwind group. So all about MX Tailwinds, fours, just anything really about Tailwinds. Love it. Love my Tailwinds. Buba shoe. Top notch Max, top notch quality, comfort. Just love it.
Yeah, that's fucking mint. And I see over at your Instagram, Bren's Hidden Treasure, you more lean towards like the Shocks and the more old school Nike.
Yeah, I love my Shock Turbo IVs. Oh, sorry, VIs. Yeah, VIs. Man, they're a pair that I saw back in the day. One of my brother's old mates was wearing them. Like, fuck, they're tough. And I saw one of the first pairs go up for sale was on Coot Sloot. Josh Gulford, Zayden, Aaron, all them boys on that account. And I was like, fuck, they're really nice. And bought my first pair from Shea Power. And that was a pisser. That was really pisser. We're in two different boats, being like, what size are these? And he's like, I don't know, man. They're fresh as. And yeah, we're both bidding on them at the same time. Like, oh, you just get them, bro. And I was talking to Shay, and so he got them, and they're actually a 10. And so I was like, oh, I should have got them. But yeah, they were my first pair. My black upper, red shock on the bottom. So.
Love me.
Yeah, love my shocks. Love modulars. I love any really pair of shock TLs, NZs. Most of the shock range, man. I'll probably rock, but I do have my pairs that I do definitely abuse, but I wouldn't mind some fresh pairs of shockies. They're Buba in a good way.
Yeah, they look fucking sick. I really rate them. Obviously, I'm
Definitely.
Tom
Best turbo
from SEBZVAULT. Sorry to cut you off, Baz. You go.
Yeah. No, you go.
I'm Tom from SEBZVAULT, formerly known as Seb's ASICS, changed due to copyright reasons.
Maybe that.
Fucking,
How come Instagram did that?
I don't know why Instagram did that, man, because it was really weird. They didn't take down any of like the Nike pages that I'm aware of. It was really honed in on the ASICS pages. I don't know really what went wrong there, but yeah, so now known as SEBZVAULT, have the new website out, www.sebzvault.com. I've been selling ASICS for over a year, but I've been collecting, wearing old school ASICS for maybe 6 years, 5 years, I don't know. Fucking while now, and just thought I'd turn it into something, a way to give back to the community and try and source those grails rather than buying your classic Quantum 366s from Foot Locker. So yeah, thought I'd try and give back a bit, but yeah, so that's what we're all doing here, and we're just talking grails, talking about what's going on in the community from each end, like Nike and ASICS. So we hope you all enjoy. First up, I want to talk to you boys about is what do you think is like rocking at the moment? Like what new releases are kind of taking off in the ASICS and Nike worlds?
Feel TN1s will always be a massive. Everyone just loves TN1s.
Spot on, Baz.
TN1s, TN3s. See a lot of TN3s.
Yeah, I like the TN3s. I've been seeing a few more of them coming around, but yeah, TN1s, they're always going to stick.
Yeah, TN1s. They're always just your staple Air Max, I guess you could say.
Yeah, definitely in Australia.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't know. It's like you see a lot of people wearing a lot of different stuff, especially down me and Brendo's way. You see a lot of 90s, a lot of wins.
Yeah, no, you see a lot of you see it's known we down Baz and I way down the we call them as toys, and they're just the typical triple black MX 90, triple white MX 90 sort of thing, triple black 97 sort of thing.
Yeah.
We call them toys, but yeah, what were you saying before, Tom? Definitely the tans and Baz as well. Definitely the tans. They'll always be at the top. I reckon. No doubt. It's just a shame about the Viets. Going a bit downhill, but it was always going to come around. It was always going to happen. But soul swaps come in handy with all the new releases come out, and considering Nike is smashing it hectic with colorways, they don't really care what they put out, sort of thing. If they're putting out shoes, they're earning money. So I mean, it's all right for us. So the Baz.
People will always buy them, no matter what colorway it is. Whether we all think it's disgusting. There'll always be one person, or not one person, a good amount of people that'll like it. So it's kind of, I don't know. It's weird, people. You'll see people with like just dog shit as colorway, and you'll be like, they're chat as, but they probably love them. So
yeah, bro, it's really another man's trash is another man's treasure.
Yeah.
Spot on, yeah.
Fucking from the ASICS side of things, I think one of the new releases that's really taken the community by storm and is just fucking blown out of proportion is the GT 1010s.
yeah, they're nice.
They have actually exploded so hard, especially Aqua Angels, Ice Mints. They really have just blown out, and I don't like. They cost 180 when they came out, and they're selling for $300 now. They really have just become a collector's item out of the blue, and that's probably the only and the main new release that has kind of stuck. From ASICS, but that's just my opinion. Another thing I wanted to get onto with Bren though, Bren, you said earlier about the Viets going downhill. I want to talk about this because I haven't really. I'm not really big in the Nike community. I don't really know too much. But what do you think the reasons are for these new TN releases being nearly $500 and over, and the Viets dropping down?
It's sad to see, man. It really is. My brother, he's a big TN head himself, and you look on the newer pairs, the quality is horrible. I'm gonna break it to you real hard. It's fucking terrible. Shit padding, really rough around the sock liner. If you're wearing no shows, mate, you're gonna get blisters, no doubt. There's no comfort in them. You'll be walking a mile and you'd be like, fuck, my feet are hurting. And then on the other hand, you got a pair of Sunburns, perfect quality. There's always going to be imperfections on newer releases and older releases. I got a pair of 2014 Hyper Blues, and inside the veins there was still the plastic. What was the mold?
Really?
So I'll try to get my brother to show me a photo. Send me a photo. You can put it up on. You can show everyone. And yeah, it was a factory floor, but it's disappointing to see, you know, Indos. Like, yeah, some Indos are really nice. Some Indos I see going up in price. I don't get it how, you know, the newer release Tiffany's are going for $500-600. They're fucking horrible. They're
Yeah, I've
gross, I
seen
reckon.
that, man. I've
Yeah.
seen that, and that's why I wanted to talk about it, because I see the TN community. They've really inflated the price on the new releases, and you just don't see like when you could pay $500 for this new release, or you could just buy a perfectly nice worn set of V8s. I just don't see the comparison, you know.
Sometimes it's weird with people. Sometimes they just like they get very grossed out by, you know, a used pair of shoes. It happens a lot. I get a lot of people messaging me and being like, "Do you have any dead stock pairs? You know, of Nimbuses or Shocks or, you know, whatever I got on the page, sort of thing." And I feel like that's a huge factor into the new, and you see like Tracksuit and Rays, they only sell sorry, I'll rephrase that. They sell worn pairs, but they majority of them boys sell brand new inbox pairs because it brings in more of a market sort of thing. So I I hate it. I don't hate talking about it, but it just annoys me how, you know, it's called Bot Locker. It's not called Foot Locker. It's called Bot Locker. It's more of it's frustrating. It truly is.
Yeah, me and
Yeah,
Baz were actually having a conversation about the new release, the TN50s, the Uni Blue 50 anniversary, and
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah,
Baz was messaging me saying, "Can you just fucking snag a pair because you can't get them down here?"
Huh.
And I went into store. They didn't have them in store. I went online. There's a fucking queue on Foot Locker.
yeah,
It's just ridiculous.
yeah.
Yeah.
People just, I
That's
don't know, find a way to make money on anything and they'll go it. And I guess with the current situation of the world, a lot of people don't really have a lot of jobs and whatnot. So I kind of like have an understanding for it, you know, like everyone's going to make some money. But I don't know. It's just like, even with like other shoes, like, you know, Brendo, like Dunks and stuff, like the Nike SB Dunks, like they are going crazy. And they
man,
used to,
they're sky. Sorry to cut you off, Baz, but they're the Travis Scott's going for 1.7K.
yeah.
Wow, that's
They
Yeah,
just,
fucked.
it's just, I don't know. And Dunks used to sit on skate shop shelves on sale.
same
And
as
then,
same as Tans back in the day, bro.
yeah,
Same, yeah,
proper.
like same as Shocks,
Yeah.
bro. Like same as probably. Oh, not so much ASICS because you'd see old PE teachers wearing them, bro. Like same as the free runs back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
had a few pairs of nice free runs back in the day. Should have kept
Oh,
them.
mate, free runs there. Seb? Do you have you ever owned a pair of free runs?
Oh, I think maybe when I was 7, but I've always worn ASICs. That's just because
Yeah.
of how my feet are, and like ASICs have just always been so supportive. So it was, I don't know, I was kind of forced into ASICs, and I never really looked back, I guess. But about free runs, I did want to talk about um, what your thoughts are on the new free run movement. I've seen a few pages stocking up on some free runs, and
What we sorry, were you talking about the 2.0s?
I think, are they 2.0s? I don't really know
Yeah,
much about it,
yeah,
but I just seen a return and
yeah.
thought I'd talk about it because, like you said, free runs have kind of died out, but now they're coming back. What are your thoughts?
Man, I love it. I love it. You know, like
Yeah.
back in my brother's day, my brother and all his mates are talking about him. He's like, "Yeah, bro, I used to have a pair of free runs back in year 9, and that was what 6 years, 7 years ago, man." And I wasn't a free run head. I was more, you know, the Kais, Globes, and all that back in the day. I wasn't really much of an Air
Actions.
Max head, but bro, like you pick up a pair of free runs, and they're the most lightest, most comfortable shoe you've ever worn,
Yeah, they're
ever,
good.
ever worn. It's good that Nike have brought back a shoe that is needed to be brought back, not something that they've just gone, oh, should I bring this back, sort of thing. No, that they're a must in anyone who runs, who likes to walk in comfort, not something, not like, yeah, there's some fresh colorways, yeah, there's some horrible colorways, but the comfort is unbelievable. It's truly, truly unbelievable.
Yeah,
I never checked the Nike site. Is the Nike site stocking them, or is it just like
Yeah.
saying that?
So you got the Nike US. They've got some US exclusives over there. I've got a couple on the way. You got a couple on Nike AU. The white and grey pair. The white, light grey, black tick. They sold out. Maybe the black and grey is still available in Australia, but yeah, as you were saying before, Tom, you know, tracks. I think was it tracksuit or was it Rays? It was one of them.
I saw
One of them
ASICS
big.
Avenue bring full size run.
Yep. Yeah, and you know, you can cop them for retail. I cop mine for under retail. It's pretty good. US exclusives. It's good. It's good to see them back. It truly is.
And
I want to
also
see some pretty sick soul swaps with some free runs now. Now there's
can you
more stock
can you
available.
soul swap a free run?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I wasn't really sure what the material of the sole was because it
It's
doesn't.
just like a urethane rubber, I think. I think that's
Yeah.
all it is.
It wouldn't be too difficult, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's you just got to make sure you find the. I'm not too sure on the type of width. If it's A, B, C, or D. Pretty sure ASICS are a D. I'm not too sure on Nike, but you would have to make sure they're the right width as a 10 or an Air Max. I don't. No, nah, you couldn't put them on shocks. I'm looking at I'm looking at some shock turbos right now. No, they would not work because they are the shock part in the back. But yeah, crazy. Same as a bit off topic, but Hirashis, man, Hirashi soul swaps are fucking incredible. Oh, there's some sexy soul swaps on them.
Yeah,
Bit off topic, but yeah.
No, that's a good point. Another sort of Nike model that kind of gets overlooked. I was talking to Baz about this, sort of the return of Prestos. I don't know who sort of did it. Was it? I think Ray started bringing the Prestos back, but everyone's been loving them again.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Prestos are a great shoe.
Yeah. I have a new release Presto. You know, the great, comfy. You know, just an all round good shoe, except for you know Nike's quality on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you left them around my joint, and I was rocking them for a couple of days. Fuck, they were good.
Yeah, bro. That would have been grouse. Yeah, I can send you some photos, Seb, but I was playing basketball one day and I was, you know, shooting a three and then bang, all I hear is this tear, and then bang, there's two tears in so one tear in the left shoe, one tear in the right shoe. And then the toe cap was almost fully separated, and they still got nibs on them, sort of thing. Just Nike's quality nowadays, I suppose, doesn't compare to the older free run. Oh, sorry, the older Prestos. I got a pair of beta Prestos, and that I absolutely thrash. I thrash them till there's no tomorrow, sort of thing. And there's only like the tiniest bit of toe cap set, no rips in the mesh, nothing wrong with them. So nothing will ever compare back to 20, you know, back in the day, sort of thing. From when Nike first started up to 2015, everything just dropped off hectic. Just really just dropped off.
Yeah.
I picked up a pair of Brutal Honeys Prestos. You know those, Brendo?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, picked up a pair of those for $20, and they're so thrash. But fuck, like they're holding up just because they're OG Nike quality. Like they're mint. Like the toe caps are all deformed and they're all just fucked. But they're just absolute thrashers. But they're fucking so comfy, bro.
Would
They're
you put
just
that down to the manufacturer change, like the changing of manufacturers?
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
yeah,
are they
100%.
like China or Indo?
It's a great question. I don't know my Prestos on me at the moment, but Yeah, definitely a change of manufacturers. When they changed in 2015, so you got that was the peak of that was the end of the Viettes, the nice Viettes, and then came in the Indos. That's when it all changed. All the manufacturers changed. Everything just turned to shit. And definitely you can definitely see the quality in hand of a brand new inbox Presto and a brand new OG Presto. You can definitely see the quality. And same as we were talking before about the free runs, the newer free runs have it seems like a really warped shape. It looks a lot like a banana type of shape. I haven't personally tried on a pair yet. I'm getting some in the mail soon. But yeah, I had a OG pair of free runs, and the shape wasn't warped as it is now on the newer ones. So Nike are definitely lacking in that perspective. Definitely.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about this because I'm not too familiar on it all, and I definitely wanted to shed some light with you lads because you're probably more experienced and probably have more knowledge about it. What is with the fake tunies, like the laces, the tuned laces?
No, don't get me started on them. No.
I,
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
I don't really understand
Yeah.
because I remember a few of my mates, like they would just sell actual tuned laces for like $100, and people would cop them because they love them. They love the tuned laces, the OG shit. And
Yeah.
I was wondering, is there like a distinct difference where you could like you can tell between a fake toonie and a new rip-off OG toonie?
I'd have to have one in hand. Just so
Definitely, yeah.
I've never owned a pair of the fake tune laces, but I don't know. I reckon you would be able to tell, put them side by side, whether it's width, length, or just how it's been designed. Even the little tune, like the actual end, like the lace tip. So I don't know. I would have to have a look, but I'm not a big fan because it does defeat the purpose of and their rarity for sure.
Yeah,
Like you, the
100%.
white
People were
ones.
selling toonies alone, like they would just sell the laces, and they would still fetch $100 because people just want that OG Nike TN feel. And now that people are sort of making fake ones, I understand there's a market for it, but that's what I want to try and grasp with you lads. Is it taking away from the OG feel of the toonies?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
Especially
Same.
with the white ones. The white
Oh,
ones
bro.
particularly.
Yeah,
Because
did
you
they
Oh,
know,
ever
like
make white ones?
they did,
yes.
yeah.
Yes.
And the
Yes. Yes. Yes.
2013 white canners.
Yep.
And yeah, I remember, I don't know I think it was Michael Calvinor. I'm pretty sure he sold a singular pair of white original laces for like, it was like upwards of like $500.
Yeah, because they're just that rare to find,
Don't
and
quote me on that, but I know it was something silly, but
yeah, they're that rare to find, especially because they're on a women's set. So you gotta convert the sizes over. So let's just say if you get a women's 9 and try to fit it on a US 11, it's
yeah,
just not going to work out, sort of thing. So
yeah.
that's reasonable. And I was talking to one of my mates, Marley, and he was saying, yeah, man, like what is the market on the white tune laces? And I'm like, bro, I don't know because it's so rare to see one pop up. You can literally, if you find real white tune laces, you can sell them for however much you want because they're
Right.
that rare and that hard to find.
But nowadays it's so hard because like you might see someone, let's just say someone buys a pair of 2013, 2014 hypers without the tune laces. They buy a fake set of tune laces, throw them in there, and then they're selling them for the exact same price what you would for a normal pair.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know. I don't know.
I
I
agree.
reckon it's
I'm
a
not
shit
really a
show.
big fan on it. I don't know like the history of it all. I didn't personally know they even made white toonies.
Yeah.
But if they're really worth that much and they're that rare, it is quite sad to see fake ones being sold for $20 a pop.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's rough.
It's, it's like, oh, how could I put it in comparison to ASICS? It's like saying replica K20s. sort of thing. I'm pretty sure there was. I seen a post of someone who was selling replica K20s, and they look very, very similar in quality, quality control, comfort, padding, and everything above, really. So it's sort of like that comparison, but I don't really know what else I could compare to in the ASICS type of scene. I'm not too huge. I'm not too huge in the scene. I know a few things, but I'm not too huge in the scene of it.
We'll have to find a pair of I don't know, I know someone on Instagram has posted a photo of original.
I swear Nike tan France. No, I think Nike.
100%. I reckon
Yeah.
as well.
He's a tan god. He is a tan god. That man knows so many people, has so many plugs. It's crazy. Crazy.
It'd be pretty good living in Europe, like, because obviously the Air Max Plus scene isn't as massive as it is over here.
Even ASICS, man. Even ASICS.
Oh,
It's
there's no
crazy.
scene for ASICS over there. Everyone's just rocking Grails and they don't know it.
Yeah.
Going for runs in them and everything.
It's
Just
like, yeah, I'm
beating
just
them.
going to chuck on my woman's 12 yellow light shows and go for a jog.
Yeah, proper.
All
I know
right.
with like in Europe and stuff, like Air Max 1 is like equivalent to our TNs over here. Like every cunt and their dog rocks Air Max 1s.
Them is
Everyone loves Air Max.
95s.
Yeah, and 95s. That's
Yeah,
massive in the
95s.
UK.
Yep.
The 110s. That's what they call them over there.
Yep.
But yeah, fucking pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty crazy the difference in scenes. It's all the same shoes, but just different regions. They appreciate different things.
Yeah,
Well,
it's and you'll find that over in the UK you get a pair of 95s for they will be selling them dead stock for 300 quid. So it's like 550, 600 ish in a AU dollar, and then over here they'll be selling for $200 because there's not too much of a market in Australia. There still is a market, but it's not as large over in Europe. It goes vice versa.
the Para Air Max 95 is crazy over in Europe. Like
Yeah.
I've seen a dead stock pair sell for like 650 quid. Like
Ooh.
over there, and then like they just love their fucking 95s. Crazy over there.
Yeah. Oh, you reminded me. I want a pair. Sorry, a bit off topic, boys, but I want a pair. If anyone has a pair of UK9 US 10 free run X10s, I will hit me up. Hit me up on Bren's Hidden Treasures or Bren Gundry. I'm looking for a set. I want one.
Tune
Yeah.
Charlie has a pair. I know he's got I forget the colorway name, but they're like the lighter colored ones. I'm pretty sure they've been about. I think they're a women's 11. I'm pretty sure he wears a 9.5.
Yeah,
But
that's fresh. That's fresh, boys. Yeah, so I wanted to do one last thing before we wrap this up. It was just sort of a multiple choice type thing. So what I'm asking is what you boys prefer. So for the first one, I want to see what you prefer out of the new Air Max Plus. Do you prefer the 50th anniversary Uni Blues or the Orange Crimson?
I definitely like those unis. Those unis are nice in my opinion. I rate them.
When you talk about what was the other colorway? Sorry, with red crimsons.
The Orange Crimson, those white with the orange veins.
Right.
They're like the women's sunburns. I think are they the ones?
Yeah,
I think they're
yeah.
the ones. Yeah.
Definitely the unis. Definitely the unis. Yeah.
I don't mind those. I don't mind those that other pair though. Like I reckon they're pretty nice. But I don't like how the back heel is like a different color to the shank. Not the shank. Sorry, the mudguard. It looks a bit off.
Yeah, I would definitely
they
take
could
the
have made
Uni
them
Blues
pretty
as
crazy.
well. Uni
Yeah,
Blues for sure.
Definitely. Yeah. I want a set of the uni blues. I don't want to pay $500 for them though.
Yeah.
Straight out. All right, and so what would you prefer, the ASICS GT 1010 Aqua Angels or the Ice Mints?
I
Right.
like the Angels. They're a nice blue. They're the
Right.
blue ones, yeah?
Yeah, the Aqua Angels, those blue ones, and then the Ice Mint, the white with the green.
Yeah, I like those blue ones. They're nice. I'm a bit of a
Uh,
sucker for blue.
I would have to say I'm not a huge fan of mint. I'm not a huge fan of like a light green on any pair of shoes. Really, I'm not a huge fan of that. So I definitely have to say Aqua Angels on this one.
I've had both of them in hand, and I can safely say I would take the Ice Mints over the Aqua Angels just purely because of how clean it runs through with the silver and then the mint. Like, they did it really well. Uh, so, yeah, I would have to take the Ice Mint for those. And the last one I wanted to ask is, would you rather the Air Max Plus Rejuvenates or the new Mean Greens?
OGs for sure. Rejuvenations.
The
Have to
Rejuvenate.
go with.
Nah,
have
that's
to
a
go
hard
with-
one. They really fucked it up with the redos, in my opinion. Really fucked it up, and same as the Mean Greens.
I don't understand
It's
with
talking.
the rejuvenations. What's like they got like little pictures on the
Yep,
I don't know what it's
on the
called,
mud
but
guard.
mudguard, yeah, little pictures along that grey like slit at the bottom.
Yep. It's like all like Nike ticks, Nike logos, just all that type of stuff. I don't know. Like, I'm not a huge fan of green, as I said before. I rate the OG pair of rejuves. They're really the thought and the quality went into them 100%. With the newer rejuves, nah, 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 nah. Then the mean greens. I seen an in hand I saw them in hand women's 10. Um, I don't know. They're just shit. It's a hard one because they're just
Yeah.
both shit.
I don't
I-
really ever see myself buying a new TN1 to ever wear for myself. I don't
Yep.
think. I don't think I'll ever do it.
To go back to your question, Tom, I would definitely have to go mean greens.
Mean
It's
Greens.
tough. It is really tough. They're both shit. They're just both, sorry for my language. So they're just both dog balls. Truly are both dog balls.
Yeah, I'd take the Mean Greens as well. I just don't really like the little picturing on it. I don't. It's not to say that I personally like the Mean Greens. I would just prefer them over the new Rejuvenates.
Only reason
Like
I would choose the OG pairs is just for that comfort. That comfort and the padding and whatnot. But I don't know, I just wouldn't really wear a new pair. I just don't. I don't know.
and
I'd rather spend extra money and get a nice pair, you know?
to go on with the mean greens, when I saw them in hand, they're so all the upper, so you got the black, you got the green, you got the white, blah blah blah. You look on the bottom of the shoe, you look on the back, and you know how you, I don't know what the name's called, but you know how you have them 4 holes if it's a US 9 or whatever, and then you got the 5 holes if it's anywhere above a 9.5 sort of thing. That's pink.
Is it pink?
Oh,
It's pink.
what
And
are
on
you
the
thinking?
whole shoe, there's no other pink. And I was talking to a Foot Locker employee, and she was like to me, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're Billie Eilish inspired."
Oh no, I didn't know they had pink on it. Can I
Oh,
change my answer? Fuck.
yeah.
Fuck.
I don't know. I don't know if that's 100% true, but if a Foot Locker employee is usually saying that, it usually, oh right,
Funny you
you know,
say that
true.
because I'm looking at Nike's site now, and there's Air Jordan 1 Billie Eilish. There's a Air Jordan 15 Billie Eilish. So like, I don't know what this picture's doing for the Nikes, but it's going
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, so it's like a light pastel pink. And I was talking to the Foot Locker lady, and I was just like, you know, why isn't there anywhere else sort of pink sort of thing? No, you know, but that's just Nike fucking up once again, sort of thing. Just pushing them out, sort of thing, too quickly. Not actually having a real look at them, being like, all right, do I like these? Would I wear these? Would the, you know, they need a look at the community and actually be like, all right, what have we brought out in the past that we could sort of replicate and look at what we could bring into the future, sort of thing.
100%.
Sure.
100%.
And same, it could be the same as ASICS, but ASICS kill it, man. All those newer colorways, they absolutely kill it. kill it on colorways. It's just they need to retro the K20s in my opinion. You know, if they retro K20s, oh man,
Yeah, they
oh
make me
K20
bit of a-
Sendai's, Kinseis, man, I'd be all over it.
Yeah,
sure.
that's one thing I wanted to also shed a little bit of light on. The new Kinsey Nova release. Obviously, I feel very heavily about Kinsey. This really devastated me. I'm not gonna lie. This really hurt me. And
Yeah, they're pretty average.
I just don't like them, man. They went with the sock, like the sock knit type feel, and it looks like a hospital shoe, man. Really.
It's gross. It's
It is
gross.
gross. It is really
Yeah.
gross, and the colorways aren't even good either. It's real shattering. And it was supposed to be. There was rumored a Kinsey 7 release, and I'm not sure if this is the actual Kinsey 7 release that was rumored, or if they are going to bring a Kinsey 7. But if this is the only remake of the Kinsey models that they're going to do, then it's sad. It's really bad. It's no good.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, they definitely need a. We definitely need to find someone who knows the people who actually make these shoes and be like, wait, this is what they want.
If
This is
anyone
what
is
they
listening
want.
to this and has a word in any of the Nike or ASICS ears, please send them our way. I've got more than a million ideas. More than a million, I'd say,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, 100%. 100% with that one.
One
For sure.
catchphrase would be keep it simple, stupid.
Oh yeah.
Straight out.
Oh yeah.
All
For
right,
sure.
lads. Let's wrap this one up because we've gone over 30 minutes here. It's been a good
Fuck
yarn.
yeah.
It's been a good
Fuck
yarn for
yeah.
episode 1. So, anyone who stayed the whole length, thank you so much. Just share this around. Let us know what you want to hear. Any conversation points that you want us to touch on in the future.
Anyone that wants to see anyone on here, that'd be pretty
Yeah,
cool.
if anyone wants to jump on here and have a yarn, feel free to message us. We would love to have your insights. Please stay locked in for all updates and let us know what your thoughts are on any questions that we discussed today. Cheers for everyone that stayed the whole 30, and be sure to stay tuned for the next episode coming soon. Big shouts to Baz and Brendo for sticking it with me here. Thank you, lads.
It's all right, mate. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, we'll all be back. So this is gonna become a regular thing. Just me, Baz, Brendo, kicking it, having a yarn, talking some fucking sneakerhead shit. So be sure to stay tuned if you like it and share it around. Let us know your thoughts. Any last words,
Sounds.
boys?
Yeah. If anyone wants to jump on in, contribute to the yarn, just message one of us three boys, and yeah, we'll be happy to let you on in and have a yarn. It's grouse to be on here. Thank you very much, Seb. Thanks, Baz, for letting me on here.
Good.
But yeah, bro, it's grouse. Just talk shit, talk knowledge, talk insights, talk about anything really. Anything about Nike. We're talking about free run, shock turbos. We're talking about a whole range of different Nike shoes and different ASICs as well. If you've got a big insight in ASICs, it'd be greatly appreciated if you could jump on here, because I'm not a big ASIC head myself. Baz and Seb are the ones that know a lot more than I do. I'm more of a Nike tailwind free run shock head. But yeah, just message one of us and we glad for you to jump on.
Sweet as. Well, wrap it up then.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
wrap it up here, boys. Cheers for
Sweet.
sticking it, and we'll see you all very soon.